My version of the Indonesian classic chicken satay. And here's how I've prepared these. First, soak some wooden skewers in some cold water. Here I have 4 boneless and skinless chicken thighs, 1 for each person. I've started to clean this chicken by removing as much fat as possible and any other bits such as residual bones. I'm now cutting the chicken into 2 cm or imperial 1 inch cubes. As I'm going along, I can see some bits that I just don't like, so I'll be putting those to one side, and shortly I'll be adding these to the bones that I've already removed. I'll freeze them. I'll make some stock at a later date. I'm now going to wash and degrease the chicken in some vinegar and lemon. Using kitchen paper, I'm now pat drying the chicken pieces so that they can absorb the marinade. Now, for the marinade, I'll be using 3 cloves of minced garlic. To get the garlic minced, first I grate my garlic, then I add a little bit of salt, and then using the back of a knife, I then literally kind of like press the garlic against the board and scraping at the same time until the garlic forms a nice sticky paste. I'm now grating 1 inch cube of fresh ginger. I've taken the lazy route and simply used the knife to cut off the skin, but you can do the long and usual route by taking the spoon and scraping the skin. If you don't have fresh ginger or fresh garlic, use half a teaspoon of ground ginger and 1 tablespoon of garlic granules or garlic powder. The other ingredients for the marinade are half a teaspoon of ground coriander, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of dark brown sugar, 5 tablespoons of ketchup mayonnaise or dark sweet soy sauce, and the juice of half a lime. Except for the lime, I'm now adding all the other ingredients to the chicken. I don't add my lime at this stage because I tend to find that lime starts to cook the chicken, and I want the chicken to start taking on all the other flavours first. I'm now mixing the marinade ingredients and rubbing these in at the same time to the chicken pieces. When I'm satisfied that the marinade is thoroughly mixed and the chicken pieces are nicely coated with this first stage marinade, I will then add the lime. I'm now going to give it its final mix to ensure that the lime and the marinade absorbs nicely into the chicken. The chicken will need to marinate for at least 2 hours, or preferably nicer overnight. So once I'm happy that the marinade has been mixed thoroughly, I'm simply going to cover this and put in the fridge. These chicken pieces have been marinating for 2 hours, and as you can see, have nicely absorbed the marinade. I'm placing these on kitchen paper to remove the excess marinade. To help remove the marinade, I'm also pat drying with extra kitchen paper. I'm pan frying these, and any excess marinade will cause the pieces of this chicken to stew and not grill. Once I'm happy that's done, it's time to assemble. I've got some short skewers, so therefore I'm only placing 4 pieces of the chicken on each skewer. Anyway, I'm serving this as a starter and not as a main meal. As you can see, I'm sorting and arranging the chicken pieces so that each skewer has 4 of the same size pieces. If the skewer has different sizes of chicken pieces, some will cook quicker than others. So ensure you do the same. If you're going to marinate your chicken overnight, then you only need to soak your skewers 2 hours before assembling. When placing the pieces onto the skewer, make sure that there's a slightly small gap in between each piece. This will ensure even cooking all around the chicken. I forgot to mention, you're going to need a little oil. Here I'm using garlic olive oil, and I'm just simply brushing the tops of the chicken pieces, ready for our grill. I'm heating my grill pan over medium-high heat. As you can see, I've just placed a couple of drops of water into the pan, and I've seen that it's dancing and that last drop is going to evaporate. Yep, the grill pan is ready for the skewers. I'm now placing the skewers oil side down. I just love a sizzling sound. Can you hear that? Ooh, nice. Last one in. Nice. Now I'm just going to leave these for a few moments, and I'm not going to disturb them. I'm now going to take my spatula and just gently press down on the chicken pieces so that all the underside of the chicken has contact with the grill. It's already smelling so good. You should do this when you're doing your own chicken satay, because these chicken pieces are not flat. Yeah, they've got ridges, etc. So by pressing it down very gently, it makes sure that at least all the underside is cooked nice and even. Soon I'll be stop pressing these, and I'll turn the fire down to medium and leave them to cook for about 5 to 6 minutes, during which time I'll be checking them now and again for their progress. I've had a quick check and they're perfectly cooked underneath. You can also see that the chicken underneath is no longer translucent. I'm now brushing this with the garlic oil at the top before I turn them. You can tell by my voice that I'm getting excited about these. Yeah, I'm just really getting excited because the smell is absolutely incredible, and I just can't wait until this thing is finished cooked. Look at that. Oh my days. Oh, my stomach. Oh my god, look at that. Simply gorgeous. Once I've turned all these over, I'm going to leave it again for about 5 to 6 minutes, checking in between, and to make sure that the underside is cooked. And I can't wait. Oh dear Lord, I can't wait. Right, these are now cooked. Oh, so beautiful. So what I'm simply going to do is remove them from the pan. The satay is cooked right through. I mean, just look at that. Oh, simply delicious. And I haven't even tasted it yet. And there we have it, my version of Indonesian chicken satay. Yum. If you like my version of this dish, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, it is free. Until the next time, see ya.